Welcome back to Business Lunch on CNBC-TV18. Let's move on and talk about the AMFI data that has come out an hour ago. Now, the mutual fund data for the month of November has been released, showing that there is some bit of a cool-off in equity inflows. What more are the details coming in from this data? Let's go across to Surbhi, who's standing by to give us all that update. Surbhi, good afternoon.
Hi there. Well, yes, the numbers are still strong, but month on month there is a dip. That's the first big headline. So we're talking about the net inflow now coming into equity mutual funds at just under 36,000 crores. Now compare this to about 42,000 crores nearly that we got in October. It's about a 16% dip. So what's caused the dip? Number one, the SIP number has been a bit stagnant month on month. It's still a very large number. The net inflow through the SIP route is about 25,320. It's a huge number, but like I said, it's flat compared to October. Then we've had fewer NFOs, new fund offerings. The frenzy has not been as much as what we've seen in the earlier part of the year. The net mop-up is just about 4,000 crores via NFOs, which is also why sectoral and thematic, that category's inflow is a little lower than what we have gotten used to seeing. So if you look at thematic funds, which is the bulk of where the MF industry has been picking up a lot of the newer money, the number is at about 7,650 crores. Contrast this with 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, which was being picked up by sectoral and thematic funds in the past several months. Not just this, there's actually a bit of a dip even in the hybrid fund category. Flows have come down. And what are the popular hybrid fund categories? Categories like Balanced Advantage Fund or the Multi-Asset Allocation Funds, the MAF category as it's called. Here as well, money is coming in, but month on month, November over October, there's a small dip in both of these categories. And in terms of arbitrage, those funds have actually seen a net outflow of around 1,500 crores. So that explains why the overall headline equity number is not as robust this time around as the October number. The other interesting facet is the debt category. The debt category has seen a net inflow of just about 12,900 crores, which is paltry compared to the large sums that we typically see moving in and out of this category. And that's because of the seasonality effect. Festive season, which means that there was more money into the market itself, in the banking channels, and lesser money being parked in liquid funds. That category has seen an outflow, which explains why overall debt as a category hasn't attracted too much of an inflow. The full inflow, the total assets under management for the industry, that number has swelled now to over 68 lakh crore rupees, 68.08 to be precise. So in short, the trends are looking very healthy. Equity flows are still coming in, and we must remember that while large caps have seen a bit of a dip on a month-on-month basis, small caps and mid caps, that's where equity investors are still willing to pile in their investments, and that trend remains intact. So not too bad, small dip, but numbers still looking healthy.
Okay, not too bad, small dip, but numbers still looking healthy. That's the word coming in from the AMFI data points. Thanks so much for that, Surbhi. But let's